Rosemary Morrow is known and loved worldwide as a permaculture teacher, practitioner, and activist. She is also well known for her pragmatic and effective approach in creating community-scale permaculture systems with farmers across a broad range of environments in Africa, Asia, and Europe.
See, this is too small.
Rosemary has dedicated much of her work to the people of war-torn nations such as Vietnam, Cambodia, Albania, and Afghanistan. Several years ago, Rosemary decided to focus more on teacher training courses in order to create a multiplier effect. She created a 6-day training course called Teaching Permaculture Teachers, or TPT. Why should people support a crowdfunding campaign to produce a video about the Permaculture Teachers training course?
To make it more available to many people. This is the age of video, it is the age of online. For me, if it could be interpreted, I'd want to use it in Malawi, in Afghanistan, in Iraq. I'd like to use it with women's groups.
I think that in this teacher's training course, I was concerned for the fact that so much of the permaculture teaching was one-way delivery. So the recipient became passive, probably learnt from others. And so in this course I put together a number of components that seemed to me important for teachers to have. Look at body behaviour, see how people look a bit.
Where we integrate care of people as exemplified by the way teachers behave and model it. So what we've got is theory of adult learning, we've got all sorts of things on how to do it better, and we've got complete revision of the PDC. And by putting these three things together and putting in a lot of practical work, finding that people can fairly quickly get to teaching.
I care that they're able to make these observations that will enable them to regenerate landscapes and rebuild societies and build disaster-resistant environments to buffer climate change, and they're a lot of my design objectives. Whereas my teachers' objectives will be a learning community of respect for each other's abilities. Every person has something to contribute, and every person is valuable and has unknown potential. So I guess that takes us into respect for our learners.
Why did you develop this teacher's training course?
There were several reasons, but one was that people were coming out of courses feeling disenchanted and disempowered. And so it seemed that there was really room for something else. As well, the permaculture course itself deals mainly with the environment, and there was nothing for teachers to learn about dealing with people and how permaculturalists, with their care of people ethic, can model a behaviour which is pleasant and friendly, non-compromising, but at the same time takes into account other people. We have a third ethic in permaculture, is surplus to need. So by getting crowdfunding, people are supporting something that is necessary and needed by people in situations that cannot afford to come to class, and just improve the speed and transmission of permaculture.
Think locally and act locally to change global conditions.
Please contribute to the creation of a platform to share Rosemary's wisdom with a world that desperately needs the skills and solutions that permaculture has to offer.